he defended him and avenged him that was oppressed and spoke this right. For he supposed our king would have understood how that all our king by his hand would deliver them. But what happened? They understood not. I just said we got to do something. Every day I look at the news, I watch a lot of news, I watch these people, I watch these crap. Not to be trusted. Dishonest people. Where the best they got, what is worse? They the worst people, that's the best they got. There's just no reason for us to continue to put our trust in our confidence. There's no need. Kim Jong-il, either way you give me, man, keep your weapon and mind your own business. But if people get your weapon, you good at it. They gonna put it on that. I'm telling you, that man good at it and give them a weapon. That's the only way. I don't advocate nothing he's done. But these people are not in no position or no predicament to judge nobody or tell nobody what's right. That's something we gotta get out of it. White people don't set no morality for nobody. They're one of the most dismoral people you ever gonna meet in your life. It's just being honest. And they need to be told that they need to be frequently reminded of their conduct, their behavior. They'll put on suits and ties and shave and cut themselves and drive nice cars and houses, but they're the lowest of the people. They're short. They'll go to the bathroom, they're not gonna wash their hands. They just gonna do the most. They gonna stick all these businesses and corporations that go to these countries. They only go there so they can rape third world country and have sex with kids. They all do it. There's no reason for none of these corporations to go set up no company in none of these other third world countries except to have sex with kids. They fly the execs out because there's no criminal charge. These doctors, all this going across him, trying to say, what they call themselves, doctors about these board of doctors, what they call them? Doctor that, no, that's how they going to have sex with kids legally. They had busted one some years ago in Canada. He was going, y'all remember that? He was going back and forth to Canada having sex with them kids. They finally found out how to prosecute him. Don't trust them. Why they not helping kids here for free? They don't mean, why am I going to this? Like people ask me, are you helping? What are you doing in your community? I'm taking care of my own people. You know what I'm doing in my community, how I'm helping my community? I don't have y'all out here begging these crackers for nothing. They need to try to give me a Nobel Peace Prize. All I wanted to check. That's the biggest work. What am I doing out here trying to help the community do something else when I'm trying to get my people established? That's the first point where it started. They even say themselves, where they say charity start and spread well. I can't give them nothing until I get it straight right here. All these organizations I ain't trying to feed them people. I'm trying to make sure everybody here eat first. Once I see all my people eat, then I can start to see if I got a salmon left for one of my there. Otherwise, it don't make sense. Y'all should be insulted. They don't want to go and dump and pour money out in the community with these people and don't make sure my own people eat. They don't think like that, do they? All that these people, they don't insult me. Tony Smith got involved. I am involved in the community. These members ain't got no bid. If you see one of them, take a picture, let me say I'm gonna kick them out of here. Y'all ain't got no bid to beg these crackers for nothing, or begging these rotten niggers eat all for nothing. We supposed to take care of our own. That's our law. Then right, that's the Torah. They ain't gonna talk about that though. I'm building a family like something. Trying to get these people to become homeowners, business owners. Educators of their own kids, set up our own destiny. Ain't that right? That's the best life center you will ever build. You know, we trying to set these kids up. When we fall off the scene, y'all take the pen and the board and y'all take the next generation on the head. Don't fall back, don't die off, don't stop, keep moving forward. Ain't that right? That life center right there. They don't like that though. Hell, they don't like that. I don't know if they would like it either. This is the book of Romans. I know that right. I'm trying to think that. They must say he didn't give a blank about my car. Talking about my Uncle William talking. I hope he didn't do that. He had pointed his finger at me out there one day. He didn't realize what he had done. He tried to probably it was too late. He was there, he got home here, broke down with a cold. He come down, I'm sorry. I said, no, it's too late. Then he was on the phone talking to me. I said, hey, they said, hey, you talk about he's the preacher, I'm so sorry. I said, take your right hand and rub your right knee. He rubbed. He said, what that for? I said, you should see it disconnecting him a couple of seconds. He like, call it back. But they had gone out my mouth. Nah, I'm messing with him. I'm sorry, Romans 1 and 15. I'm not talking chocolate, but I'm trying to get out of the way. Be mindful of the time. I just love our people. Yeah, I'm dealing with y'all. Listen, we should be anyway. They just say, oh, it's the same repeat of everything, whatever. I really want to see better for my people. Listen, I don't just want to say that with my mouth. I want to prove it in my actions. Why? Not just with what I teach, but what I'm willing to do to advocate that cause and make sure our people advance themselves. We try to do advancement through education. It hadn't helped. The National Negro College Fund had helped. The black universities had helped. It really hadn't advanced because we're still sitting further behind. We're sitting in government positions, governmental positions. We're sitting in law enforcement positions. Lawmaking positions. All of it, it still hadn't advanced because our people really don't have an identity. We keep trying to formulate and try to create here. And I'm saying create here for the fact we try to create with white people. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. You can't create no white people. Not with their system. I said not with the systematic white people. So I don't take that, make no apology for what I said, but at the same time, I'm not inclusive of all whites. No more than I'm inclusive of all people they call blacks. Some of our biggest degradations, some of our biggest hurts have come from our own people. Y'all got it? So now what we have to do, we got to formulate the people. Just like we got to formulate a system, we got to formulate the people. People with the same ideas. That's what they did. When they came along and established what they call America, they found other criminals, other vagabonds that had the same idea. That they would go and rape and take from somebody else, that they would disobey governmental rules and establishment, and they would formulate their own. Their premise was not right. Their ideal, they weren't even the right people. But look what they created. That's why it come back to bite them now. You know, it's amazing how these people can show themselves later. If I came to your house, Brandon, just look, if I came to your house right now and try to break your house and take your house and kill your wife and your kids, I would be a murderer, I would be a criminal, but after a period of time when I own your house and get this and I set my own family, they would call me a pioneer. I would become a pioneer. You know what I'm saying? That's scary. Your act was still wrong. But they always say for the greater good. White people have never proven themselves to show any good anywhere. It is scary that we brought into the hype that when they go and kill and take down nations and people, that it actually worked for good. That's scary. It's just scary that they sold us in that idea. So now we got to come back and we got to break away from that mindset. We got to start looking at the book for us. They made us passive when they've been the people that's been savages. All right, let's see. All right, let's do it. Let's see. This is Romans 1:15. That's scary. They'll give me life in prison if I did it. Depending on how heinous the crime. They'll say, no. And I tried to explain. Well, see, what I was actually looking at was, if I had murdered that family and took their house, the good that could come. They said, no good could come from wrong. Mr. and Mrs. White America. That's what we've been telling you. There's no good can come from nothing you've done. There ain't no good can come. There's no good. The book, pick up in the 3rd chapter right quick. 3 and 3. Romans. It's scary. Then we'll call it a great country. Man, this is one of the greatest hypocrisy ever happened. The greatest atrocities ever happened. You murders on every side. Then they came and renamed the place that were already named. This is still Kush. Isn't that right? They just took and they divided this land up and then they done took, listen, they did everything. You know what our book was notorious telling us what we were supposed to do? We were supposed to take millstones, take stones and put them down. You know, those were markers. Those were markers. You know what that Lord told us not to do? Guess what that cracker did? Let me tell you that amazing hot stuff that come to mind, just say that thing. The book talked about what did they do to get our land. Who knows what they said they did? That's how it was. Pick me up at Matthew chapter 27, 27:35. Y'all gonna work with me? You know it's bad that you gotta have people like they call Tupac to be a revolutionary. But you know what? It's bad, but it's simply because nobody else will stand up here to take people like that. You gotta make these so-called a great leader. Our young people ain't got nobody to look to. Tupac should have never been trying to lead up. We shouldn't have lead him. It's sad that we got young people and old people going back to look at Tupac for direction. He's never been a moral compass for us. There's never been a moral compass for us. Wrong ain't never been our moral compass. We've always had to reflect or come back to the book. This has always been this is how we don't know what's right for. We got to come back and look at information that's present with salvation. This is the 27th chapter of the book of Matthew, verse 35. Listen to the book. Thank you, son. Kind son. Listen to the book.
And they crucified him, and part of his garments cast in lots, that it might be fulfilled which was spoken by the Nabi. They parted my garments among them, and upon my vesture did they cast lots. And sitting down, they watched him there, and set up over his head his accusation written, "This is Yahusha, the Malach of the Yahudim." Then were there two thieves crucified with him, one on the right hand and another on the left.
That's good right there. He might be the book of Yahuwah. They call it Joel. Yahuwah. But it should be Yahuwah is Elohim is Yahuwah. Or Yahuwah is Elohim. This is 3 and 1. Listen to the book.
For behold, in those Yamim, and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Yehuda and Jerusalem, I will also gather all nations, and will bring them down into the valley of Yehoshaphat, and will plead with them there for my arm, and for my heritage Yasharal, whom they have scattered among the nations.
Who they did what now?
Whom they have scattered among the nations, and parted my land.
What happened?
And they have cast lots for my arm, and have given a yalid for an harlot, and sold a both for wine, that they might drink.
Now, when we come back and look at, he talk about them casting lots. I'm correcting them in casting lots. Look up. It kind of means to throw. The fact that we would have put stones down, these crackers came and picked out stuff, they just threw it. Same way they kind of did, like, it makes sense in a sense that it will come up and mean one of the definitions would be throw. Because the book said we were thrust out of Israel. They threw us out. They threw us out. These crackers moved all our boundary lines. They moved them and redirected us, and now we're sitting around and we're going off maps that these people have incorrectly established. They know what they're doing. The whole time I told them before, they took his garments and they cast, they said and they shredded them up. They knew exactly what they were doing. They were dividing land. It was never by this clothes. But our people weren't conscious of that. That this man was actually, no, this is how he was going to break us up. This is how he was going to take us down. We knew that because of our law. Isn't that right? When he came down to the Jeroboam, when they came and he took his garment and cut it up and gave him 10 and told him 2 were going to be left to Yasharal because it represented the people. This is exactly what these people have done. We got to watch these. These people are very dangerous. We just don't know it. They're very dangerous people. We got to stop doing this benefit of the doubt. Benefit of the doubt has come back to hurt us every time. Had we done what Mr. Yahuwah told us done in the first place, we wouldn't be in the predicament right now. Y'all know that? It wouldn't be an issue today. We'll get back. Let us look at this as I put up 3 and 3. And I want that Romans 15 and 1. We try to look at some stuff. Listen to the book.
For what if some did not believe?
He said, for what if some did not believe? What happened?
Shall their unbelief make the amana of Elohim without effect?
You know, now thinking about that, it's important to me thinking about it because what happened is, if enough people don't believe what you believe, Leon, you pretty much walk away from it too. You know what most of us use to substantiate we believe other people. But he coming on top. What if they don't believe? You know how many people don't believe what we believe? That don't change what he said. It don't take the effect of what he said. Because we'll tend to look at, you walk off, you're the only person believing. I mean, I'm wrong. Maybe he's not going to do what he say he's going to do. When the whole time, he's going to do what he say he's going to do. That make no difference if people don't believe. That's what happened.
Elohim forbid.
Do what? You said no. Let who?
Elohim be a model.
And?
Every ish a liar.
Tell him what, son.
As it is written,
Then what happened?
thou mightest be justified in thy sayings, mightest overcome when thou art judged.
What happened?
But if our unrighteousness commend the Siddiq of Elohim,
What happened?
what shall we say? Is Elohim unrighteous who taketh vengeance?
What happened?
I speak as a ish.
Yeah.
Elohim forbid. For then how shall Elohim judge the Araks?
Listen.
For if the Amak of Elohim hath more abounded through my lie
Why?
unto his kabul,
Yeah.
why yet am I also judged as a sinner?
Tell them what else happened.
And not rather, as we be slanderously reported,
No, they'll never put stuff on it. And what exactly what they saying?
and as some affirm that we say,
Yeah.
let us do evil, that Ta'ud may come.
You know what? Maybe they put a firm. You know that's the other alternative. You don't want to swear now. So you think back when these people wrote and they transgender keep writing, come on, they come up with a firm. Just something affirm. Everybody ain't gonna swear. They affirm saying we did. Isn't that right? That we say let us do evil, they good, and they come. Who's what?
Damnation is Saddam.
It's only right for them to be condemned. I'm not gonna pray for them to be. Why he gonna pray for these people? Why he not telling y'all to pray for these people? He should be teaching that from Christianity, that we should be praying for these people, asking for forgiveness because they made a mistake. He said, these people go ahead and sit here and lie on us, and they would do us wrong like that. He said, let them be damned, let them be condemned, and it's just. It's right for it to happen to them. Now, tell me how exactly this work with the Christianity we've been talking about, praying for your enemies and loving your enemies and doing. I don't know how they fit. Actually, this would be wrong. From Christianity perspective. He said these folks will say here, if you get up here and you're willing to say here 2 or 3 of you are willing to confirm that we said something and we didn't say it, he said it's right for you to be there. That you should burn in what they gonna call Sheol or eternal lake of fire. He said it's right for that to happen here. Now this don't fit in Christianity. So what do Christians tell themselves when they read this? Tell you that's not our belief. That's not our belief. Y'all alright? That's not our belief. Y'all alright? Come on, this 15th chapter of the book of Mark. 15. Book, right? Listen to the book.
For whatsoever things were written aforetime
What was it written
were
for?
written for our learning,
Yeah,
that we, through patience and comfort of the scriptures, might have hope.
that's why we're here. I got it? That's why we're here. That's what our hope is in. Isn't it? So we start to look. Let's look at something. Barash. Jason was an Indian too. Y'all don't see that man. How Jason have slick out of the back. Just like, I'm a boy Indian. Start stabbing on people. But you know what? They gave us sheep, Genesis, they don't call it. 14. I'm gonna give me 14, 15, and 1. Other people, bro, those other people are slaves. So your race Spain from here before. Book, right? Listen to the book.
And when Abram heard that his Akib was taken captive, he armed his trained servants, born in his own death.
Y'all see what he did? He armed all his trained servants, born in his own house. What happened?
318, and pursued them unto Dan.
Yeah.
And he divided himself against them, he and his servants, by Layla, and smote them and pursued them unto Hobah, which is on the left hand of Damascus.
What happened?
And he brought back all the goods, and also brought again his Akilut and his goods, and the Nasheen also, and the arm.
Yeah.
And the Malak of Sodom went out to meet him after his return from the slaughter of Kedorlaomer and the Malakim that were with him in the valley of Shabed.
That's good. Pick my back 25 and 1. Now come back and get 15 and 1. Let me just say something. I'm coming now. Y'all gotta work with me. Our sheep that they call it Genesis 25 and 1, and we'll try to come back and look at 15 and 1. Listen to the book.
Then again, Abraham took a wife, and her name was Keturah.
So he's
And
behind
she
us.
bare him Zimran and Jokshan and Midian and Ishbak and Shua.
That's all you did when the kid. They kid 20 points. As soon as they got the playing going on, one go got time to go playing. You get time to Listen to the book.
And Abraham was old and well stricken in age.
I hear what happened? Abraham. He was what now?
Old and well stricken in age.
What? Still made babies. White folk took that away from him. Old man, stricken with age. What happened?
And Yahuwah had brought Abraham in all things.
Yeah.
And Abraham said unto his eldest servant of his house,
What did he say?
that ruled over all that he had.
That did you know what his servant did? Who wrote everything he had? What happened, man?
Put, I pray thee thy hand, Lord my God.
And tell me what happened.
And I will make thee swear by Yahuwah, the Elohim of Shamaim, and the Elohim of Yndks, that thou shalt not take a wife unto my son of the Balut of the Canaanites, among whom I dwell.
Y'all sit down. What'd you say? Well, I'm just curious. What you say? What did he say? So he swore. Good. Good. Look at yeah. Yeah. Second Chronicles. Yeah. Read. We're kind of all over the place a little bit. I just got to kind of work with it. Look how we're going to conclude that. Second Chronicles, they're called 81. Listen to the book.
And it came to pass at the end of 20 years, wherein Shalomah had built the Beth of Yahuwah and his own Beth, that the cities of Huram had restored to Shalomah. Shalomah built them and caused the Beni of Yasharal to dwell there. And Shalomah went to Hamath Zobah and prevailed against it, and he built Tadmor in the wilderness, and all the store cities which he built in Hamath. Also he built Beth Horon the upper and Beth Horon the nether, fit cities with walls, gates, and bars, and Baal-Oth, and all the store cities that Shalomah had, and the cities of the horsemen.
Second round was a wipeout. Ultimately, the result is what most ringside observers expected. An early to middle rounds knockout for Golovkin. Final CompuBox numbers.
Which would not of Yasharal.
Landing 11 of 15 power shots. Roy Jones with his brilliant analysis of the power barrage that ultimately put Martirosyan away. He doubles Martirosyan and landed punches. He throws 11 more. He lands at a 43% overall connect rate. He reinforced his reputation as the #1 jabber in the sport as he lands 16 out of 30 power shots, 53%. You know what we've told you over the years about a fighter who lands more than 50% of his power shots. He lands 20 jabs in less than 2 complete rounds. Again, he's the only fighter counted by CompuBox in boxing who lands more than 10 jabs per round. And all of that is part of what makes him very, very difficult to beat. 38-0-1 with 34 knockouts. He stands by now with Max Kellerman.
Congratulations, Gennady. How does it feel to get a knockout under your belt? It's been a minute.
I feel great. I come back.
Gennady, Vanas came over to me a moment ago and said, that is the hardest puncher I've ever faced. Do you feel like you had your power back tonight? Why weren't you able to do this in your last 2 fights?
Excuse me, give me a chance. Just I want to first of all, thanks. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my friends from Kazakhstan, my family, and of course, my all fans of the world. Thank you very much. It's huge support. And of course, yeah, Vanas, he is very good fighter. He fights me a couple of times, you know, just after first round, I said, this is serious business. This is serious fight.
That's what it looked like. It looked like he got your attention at the end of the first round, and you came out all business in the second.
Absolutely. This is my second round is all business. First round, just I'm looking just his strategy because I know his team, but it's a good team. Congrats, and just just second round, this is true business.
Given the date at which Canelo had to pull out of tonight's fight that was supposed to take place in Las Vegas. You had to come up with a last-minute replacement opponent. Vanes has a name. He's a good fighter. He's a known fighter. He has a pleasing style, so it's understandable that he's a replacement opponent. But now this fight is over. The middleweight division is chock full of opponents who suddenly seem willing to fight you. What do you want to happen now?
I want everybody. First of all, this is belt, this is Cinco de Mayo, thank you, WBC very much. This is big deal to all people, so congrats guys, that's Cinco de Mayo, forever.
When you say everyone, obviously the hope would be a Canelo rematch on Mexican Independence Day weekend. Is that what you're interested in?
Absolutely, he's ready, just I'm ready anytime.
Are there any other middleweights out there who you'd be interested in making a fight with?
Doesn't matter for me. I'm still champion. Last 9 years, just I have a lot of belts. Just guys, just come and just take my belt.
But the reason I ask for names now is because a couple years ago, the division didn't have a lot of interesting fighters. But now Daniel Jacobs has made a real name for himself. Charlo is there. Andrade's around. There are suddenly a lot of good fighters in the division. Are there any of those named fighters who are elite fighters that you would like to fight?
Hopefully we're very soon see you this fight with these guys. It doesn't matter for me. With who?
To clean out the division.
Absolutely.
Gennady, thank you very much. Good to see you again. Hope to see you in several months in the ring with Canelo.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for everybody, for your support, and congratulations for Cinco de Mayo. Thank you guys.
Jim?
That's why he's so popular. Roy Jones, let's take another look at the knockout sequence. This is a traditional angle replay. Then we're going to take a look at another one, but once again, run us through what happened here.
Well, he was going at him, he had him hurt, he knew he had him hurt. There were a big left hook right there, that took the fight out of him. That's another right hand. That left hook definitely took the fight out of him. He looked like he was down, and then he threw a shot. Now, we couldn't tell that the knee was down or not, but in this new angle that we've never seen on camera before, this is going to tell us something different. There's the right hand, another tap followed by the big left hook, boom, which ended the fight from us. A straight right hand, another hook right there, and down goes the knee, and down the knee, and here comes the right hand. Roy Jones Jr. would have been brutally disqualified if that was Roy Jones Jr. in his prime. I don't care what nobody tell me. If he was in the state of New Jersey and that happened, he would be disqualified. However, I don't think he should be disqualified because I think he had pretty much...
No matter how many times we have this conversation, your DQ against Montel Griffin is never going to go away, nor is the 33-second knockout you scored in the revenge fight ever going to go away. Roy, what does this knockout mean to Golovkin going forward, we presume, toward a possible rematch to Canelo?
Yeah, we're looking forward to a possible rematch with Canelo. And the smart thing Golovkin did tonight was he did not allow Vanes to get the ring rust off. Anytime you got a guy that's been out of the ring for 23 months, you don't allow him to get his ring rust off, and then he won't be a problem to you. And you have to commend Gennady Golovkin for doing that. Now looking forward, we hope to see him against Canelo in September on Mexican Independence Day. However, if that doesn't mature, then we probably want to see him against Danny Jacobs again. There is a guy named Billy Joe Saunders who's also a very intriguing opponent. And there's another guy by the name of Charlo who's an intriguing opponent. So I hope that these people in boxing will start to let the fighters, the networks, get together on behalf of the fighters so that the fighters can take the best fights possible or the best fights out there for them.
All right, Roy. Turning to Max Kellerman, as you did that post-fight interview with him, I could almost feel the sigh of relief that was emerging from not just Gennady, but everybody who surrounds him coming off of this. After all, he took a giant risk here. He already lost more than $20 million in the short run when the Canelo fight went down. If he'd gotten beaten here tonight by Martirosyan, he would have lost the $20 million for good. So this was important for him. What do you think it does for him going forward?
Well, I mean, maybe it's more of a risk to wait too long and sit on the shelf. How many more fights does a guy at the age of 36, you fight 2 or 3 times a year? This is where you make your money. If you're Triple G, he fought his whole career to get to this point. And Martirosyan was the biggest name.
But doing that. Now looking forward, we hope to see him against Canelo in September on Mexican Independence Day. However, if that doesn't mature, then we probably want to see him against Danny Jacobs again. There is a guy named Billy Joe Saunders who's also a very intriguing opponent. And there's another guy by the name of Charlo who's an intriguing opponent. So I hope that
in the
here comes the right hand. Roy Jones Jr. would have been brutally disqualified if that was Roy Jones Jr. in his prime. I don't care what nobody tell me. If he was in the state of New Jersey and that happened, he would be disqualified. However, I don't think he should be disqualified because I think he had pretty much
no matter how many
which ended the fight pretty much. A straight right hand, another hook right there, and down goes the knee, and down the knee, and here comes the right hand. Roy Jones Jr. would have been brutally disqualified if that was Roy Jones Jr. in his prime. I don't care what nobody tell me. If he was in the state of New Jersey and that happened, he would be disqualified. However, I don't think he should be disqualified because I think he had pretty much.
no matter how many times we have this conversation, your DQ against Montel Griffin is never going to go away, nor is the 33-second knockout you scored in the revenge fight ever going to go away. Roy, what does this knockout mean to Golovkin going?
All right, we back. You understand the game. The game of life, you know. Roy had to express himself, and you know, I'm finally happy that he was able to get that off his back, you know. Because I could tell he waited, you know, almost 21 years to get that off his back. Because he couldn't do it without my help of the you know, bringing this out, you know, when I brought it out. I mean, come on, y'all know when I brought it out. You know, 'cause that's the story. The point I'm trying to make is, whatever funny, crazy thing someone does, someone else will always benefit from it. Always. You know? It just takes time. I mean, things can eat you up inside. Because that, you know, he never knew why that disqualification happened, you know. I mean, so he say. But the cool thing about it is he didn't even blame the right people. He blamed the state of New Jersey. Why would he blame the state of New Jersey? The state of New Jersey had nothing to do with this. Yeah, I know the Taj Mahal was in the state of New Jersey. I know Donald Trump owned the hotel. That was President Donald Trump owned the hotel that he was fighting in. That's the hotel that I told you I fought in on the first fight on that card. I beat a guy by the name of Melvin Pennington, undefeated fighter from Vegas. We were the first fight. And what happened was,